how is it to play with Caps actually? Because I mean, he is like in everyone's eyes the best player the West has ever had in mid lane.
Um,
Is it an experience? Have you learned a lot from him? And do you talk a lot about solo lanes? Do you ever 1v1 each other?
yeah, I 1v1 Caps actually sometimes when it comes. Like I think we 1v1 was it? He wanted to play like a really creative matchup, right? Like a champion that I cannot
You
say
can't
right now.
leak.
But he was like, I'm just gonna do this and I'm gonna do this strat and it's gonna work and we're gonna win the game, right? And I was like, sure, let's try it out. And then we tried it out and it actually worked. And obviously it wasn't like a scrim game, so we couldn't actually. But his theory was like he's very creative
Yeah.
as a player. He's very like the thing about Caps, I think, is when he's happy, when he's in his zone, right? Then he has like million ideas and like
Yeah.
million ways to actually win you the game. But whenever he gets like I think less happy, what I notice is like that he's talking less. There's less options that he wants to talk about. But most of the time that doesn't happen, right? But that's something I noticed. Very very creative, like very mechanically skilled as well. And it's really fun because I can just talk to him. Hey, let's play this random champion, and he's like, "Yeah, I can flex it," you know. And
of course you can.
when I would compare him with, I think Bjergsen, right, which was also a very very great mid laner. I think Bjergsen was more controlled and less doing random stuff, right? And I think both both options are really great, obviously, and I think both are really really great players. I do think that both are different in a way, and I really like to work with Caps because I think he's like very similar in terms of like personality, but also the way he plays the game. I think he's very open to just trying out stuff and like most random stuff, and even in the games he's like always goofing around, which is like really funny. Like for example, we played a game. It was like also the Fimble Winter Rise. I think it was it against Misfits or something. He was like, "Oh, I'm gonna just tank the damage. Gonna see how much damage I can tank." You know, in an official game, by the way. I was like, "Hey, let's calm down. You know, let's finish the game." He's like, "Oh, I'm gonna ult us in the base." You know, I'm like, "Sure, let's do it." You know, which is like really
Caps.
good. It's like really nice to see. You know, he always brings in like the funny vibe, and I think it's just great. You know, like I've been enjoying every moment so far with not only him but also everyone in the team. Like they all have their own way of like being happy, their own way of showing how they're happy, and it's great, you know.